What a way to start the morning. Good morning, everyone. Today we are headed to Ama Ama for breakfast first thing this morning. I think David and I are both extremely excited about it. It's 6:55 in the morning and still relatively empty at Aulani. That should not surprise you at all, but it's a beautiful morning. And I'm definitely hungry, David.
I'm ready for some food.
I'm ready. The Ama Ama breakfast sandwich definitely calls to both David and myself with a lobster claw, bacon, sunny side up egg, avocado, tomato, butter, lettuce, truffle oil. Wow, it all sounds amazing on a brioche bun. Now this area over here, marked with the very colorful fish mailbox right there, is Auntie's Beach House. This is a spot for kids to come and play. You know, during the day, if they want to get a break away from the pools and play some games with other kids, this is the kids club. We're back at Ama Ama. Take a look at this unbelievable view that we have for breakfast. I mean, I can't get over the views we have here, but what a way to start the day. Okay, time for the Ama Ama breakfast sandwich. Let's see if it tastes as good as it looks. Bon appetit. I would say yes. It tastes as good as it looks.
We were just talking about how the view is so nice, we don't want to ruin it with sunglasses.
I don't know.
It's just such an amazing view with like bare eyes. It's like the scratches on my glasses, that sort of thing, kind of throws it off.
Yeah.
Shade in it. But yeah, I'm starting to get to that point where it's like squinty just to watch it.
After taking some time and appreciating all those views, Dave and I are going to go refill our resort refillable mugs, and then we're going to go for a little walk around the green areas that we can see on both sides of the resort. Let's do it. On a scale from 1 to 10, David, how relaxed are you?
11.
11? I'm just like, it's like you get like, you're loose, you're fine, like, ah. I don't think I've ever been this relaxed.
It's amazing.
Yeah.
That makes two of us.
Yeah.
And it's hard to believe, you know what I mean? It's like, I was zoning out, like, at such zen, you know?
It's amazing.
It really is amazing.
As beautiful as this is, there is a sign right there that says that there are sinkholes in this area. So we're moving the other direction. We don't want to end up in trouble, so we're going back. But I can't get over these views. It's just beautiful. Okay, we're back in the room, we've changed, and now we're headed to the ABC store across the way from the resort to see if they have any cool items there. Then we're gonna hop right in the pool. Aulani is right behind us here. We're just walking along the sidewalk. ABC stores are right across the way, so super easy to get to. Good spot for those chocolate macadamia nuts. Really cool place for souvenirs. Now, David and I are just kind of going back and forth whether or not we would use some of these souvenirs because we love the Disney souvenirs too. So it's like there's some things that are good, some things you want to get at Aulani. So just some things to look at if you get a chance. Not a bad spot. It's definitely a nice area outside of Aulani. Definitely worth a quick visit. We don't want to spend too long because we want to get back to the pool, but really nice. Now, if you decide to go to the ABC store, make sure you stop by this Aulani sign right here. Makes for a phenomenal photo when you're remembering your magical adventure. Pineapple water is extremely good. I know what you're thinking, Michael, aren't you allergic to pineapple? Thank you, good morning. Yes, I am, but this is like water pineapple. It's like pineapple water, so I'm totally fine. By the way, I also feel like my allergy for that is definitely going away a bit. It's really funny, we just passed a line where Stitch is doing a meet and greet, and under most circumstances, I would say, I need to go. I need to get this picture. But I'm feeling like chilling in the pool. And it's an odd feeling for me. I'm not used to that feeling. It's strange, but it's relaxation time. Here we come. David and I are noticing an extreme difference in crowds. It is now 9:45 in the morning. There are chairs available. The pool's relatively open. It's far, far different from how it was earlier in the week. So those 3-day weekends do have an effect, but after they're done, nice clearing out.
Thank you.
Wristband for the new day. Woo. It's only natural for humans to compare things. Disney Cruise, Walt Disney World, Aulani, it's natural, it is. But I think the best statement I can make about this, there's a time and a place for everything. So right now, would I want to be on Disney Cruise? No, I want to be here. Would I want to be at Walt Disney World? No, I want to be here. And when I'm there, I want to be there. And I think that's the best way to think about it. Comparing is natural, but enjoying the moment, that's what's really important. I don't want every single vacation to be Aulani. And that's the truth. I don't want every single vacation to be a Disney Cruise Line. I don't want every single vacation to be Walt Disney World or Disneyland. I like the variation. Right. That's the key. That's what's important. It's not a rating. It's what do I feel like on this next vacation. So I love it. I absolutely love it. But it's dependent on how I feel for that next adventure.
I totally agree. I think there's something to be said for different types of trips. So sometimes Aulani is awesome and I'd love to be here. And there are times I'd love to be on the cruise line. There's times I'd love to be at World.
Wasn't the plan. Was not the plan. Oh my God. Thank you very much. Off we go. That was awesome.
It was awesome. Amazing sights. Fish got super close.
Best snorkeling you've ever done?
Definitely best snorkeling.
Me too. Best snorkeling ever. That was truly awesome. Now, jacuzzi time for sure. Now you recall how crowded the adult-only infinity pool jacuzzi was during the weekend, it's 3-day weekend especially. Take a look now. We're basically by ourselves in this unbelievably amazing jacuzzi with a view of the ocean. This is the best time to be here. You want to have low crowds during the week, not during a holiday. I can see the difference already.
Spicy tuna looks good. I was thinking about spicy tuna.
I'm gonna go with spicy tuna poke bowl. David and I are settling in for a nice lunch poke bowl with spicy tuna. David actually built his own in the end, but it does look delicious as well. Look at our view for lunch though. I mean, how can you beat this? You cannot beat this view. It's not bad, it's good for some bites, but overall, not my all-time favorite thing here at Aulani. David?
Sad to say, yes, I'm a huge poke fan. Not my first choice of lunches we've had. Definitely I would stick with fish and chips, that sort of thing.
Right, but overall not bad, but the best thing here, not a chance. Today here it is 73 degrees, nice and sunny, warm, with great views. It's a beautiful day. And guess what? Back in Washington, D.C., ready for this? It's 46 degrees and feels like 42, cloudy, and then later on in the week, apparently it's going to rain, a cold rain at 37 degrees. Needless to say, glad to be here. The best way to adjust to cold water temperature from warm weather? How about a nice super fast plunge on volcanic vertical?
Oh God.
How cold is it? Oh, it's cold. So cold. Whoa! Whoa! Super fast.
This splash was huge.
Really?
Like the feet kind
Time is now 12:50. Take a look at the crowds. I mean, this is why you want to come to Aulani on a weekday without, the summer and all that. You want the low crowds. This is so relaxing.
Got you!
Okay.
Oh God, you're pulling me out!
Wait, we're spinning.
No.
The current's wrong.
No!
No.
That's cold. Go around and catch it from the outside. Okay, making a grand tour while waiting for Mike in the fish feeder.
Audrey, what'd you think of snorkeling?
It was pretty fun.
Awesome. That was so much fun. David, Rainbow Reef round 2, what did you think?
It was super fun. Super
Worth
fun.
it?
Definitely worth it. Loved some of those shots.
Great shots by the window. David and I are now just trying to decide if we're going to get maybe a light snack or something. Time is now 2:33, so we might get a light snack before the luau tonight. Nothing too heavy though. We want to have lots of room for that food. Sticky bun from Olu Cafe. Looks delicious.
Not bad.
Not bad, but I would say not great.
Not great.
I wouldn't pick it out again. Too much breading. It looks really good.
Yeah.
You look at it, it's like, oh my gosh.
Smells
You
great.
taste it, it's like a lot of breading.
They could have done a lot more with the caramel smell and feel.
Luau time! Time to go and see the show and eat the delicious food. 4:30, perfect time to get here. First ones. First in line, and we got our ticket already. They assigned us a table 2A. I have a feeling it's going to be very, very good. If you come to the luau, however, make sure you have your printed voucher or an electronic version. They can look it up as well, but make sure you have that voucher just in case. One thing David and I are noticing is there are a lot of rooms right here that are actually facing the lawn, even on this side too. And I'm not sure if you can see it in the camera, but there are some guests actually sitting on their balconies about to watch the show. Might be an interesting way to get a new perspective. Now, we were some of the very first to get in line here, but you can see the line is extremely long now. So if you want a good spot, you're in general seatings from as far as we know right now, 4:15, 4:30. If you wait till 4:30, you're still going to be in good shape, honestly. Maybe 5 people behind us at 4:30. 4:45, 5 o'clock, very long line. Hi, aloha, how are you? We're going to do some photos and do some of the activities. There are 6 activities to do. Cacao with Hawaiian temporary tattoos. Awesome. Thank you very much. Appreciate it. You're up, David. Awesome.
Thank you.
There you go.
You want the rest?
This is taro pounding.
And grind it into the board. You're gonna move your stone back and forth. 3, 2, 1. Time. Hands up, hands up, hands up, hands up.
Okay, we're trying taro. Kind of flavorless.
I feel like it's fruity.
Not bad, not bad. This is why we did the tattoos first. Aloha. That was great. Mahalo. Kappa printing, which is the bark cloth design. I'm enjoying you guys.
That's the real question.
Thank you very much. I appreciate it. That's cool. David and I are just taking a look at some of those desserts as we're passing by here. You can see Big Wave Fruit Cup with marshmallows and all sorts of great food. I'm so excited for this. Are you hungry?
Yeah.
I'm getting there. I'm getting there. We just took some great shots. Everyone was laughing as we were lying down in front of the stage, but we had so much fun doing it.
What if you put it in the freezer?
If in the fridge, fridge, see if I can bring it home to my sister. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. Mahalo. That was fun. We did every single activity. There's another kind of bracelet, but we did every single activity possible. Got all sorts of great tattoos, made the toro. So much fun. All right, music's quieting down. Luau's about to start. Starting with the salad station behind me, then making our way to the meat table and rice table looks like ahead of me. It so far smells amazing. Now I was told that I can come back as many times as I want, so that's great, but I did get quite a bit of a sampler tray here with every single item, so I can try it all and let you know how it tastes. This roll and the butter is super sweet, almost like a blueberry flavor, delicious. I just learned it was called lili koi, bread and butter. Wow. David and I have tried every single item, excluding any of the dessert items from the Luau, and I've got to tell you, I have loved everything. It's all super good. I think this might be some of the best food, minus ama ama. Ama ama is the exception to this one. But everything else, I think this food is phenomenal. Local catch of the day, the bread, the poke is some of the best. It's better than the poke bowl. This is really, really good food.
Completely agree, a lot of great options here. Better than any of the poke we've had so far. Poke's got to be one of my favorites here, as well as a lot of these meats are really good. There's a sliced, I want to say sliced pork, which is really good. And prime rib is really good.
And going back for a second round, take a look at this. Table's basically to ourselves.
Mount Eva is truly a treasure chest filled with stories. Confronted the mighty sun. They battled for hours, and Maui will not give up. Will not smile every golden sunset.
And the Kapa Luau here at the Aulani of Disney Resort and Spa.
Hey, how are you? Loved it. Wow, what a show. Kawa'a, the luau here at Aulani. It was incredible. I've got to be honest here, it was unbelievable. The show and the food were my favorite parts by far. All the food was delicious, and the show, best luau ever by far. Only one thing I would change about the whole thing, which is to provide more food service throughout the meal. I felt a little bit rushed just at the beginning. Besides that, though, it was absolutely worth the price. In my opinion, it was worth it, and I would do it again.
Luau was great, really enjoyed the show, it was fantastic. Totally agreed with the perspective of would have been nice to be able to pace the food throughout the night, or give us a little bit more time for eating before clearing that food out. Had a couple of plates here I was trying to work my way throughout the night, but again, that pacing would be helpful. But otherwise, great show, great food.
We have the ability to meet some of the characters as we leave here. So much fun. After a truly magical night and an aloha kind of day, we are headed back to the room now to get some sleep. But don't worry, tomorrow is another magical Hawaii day. Tomorrow is Exploration Day. We have the rental car, we'll be going to some brand new places and seeing more of Hawaii. Now the big question, David, for $125 around there per person, do you think it was worth it? Would you do it again, considering the fact that Hawaii is a unique experience?
I think it was worth seeing. I'm glad we had a chance to do it. Would I go out of my way to do it again? Maybe. At that price point, I don't know.
Okay, but the first time, absolutely.
Definitely worth seeing at least once.
Okay. Thank you so much for being a part of the magic with us today. It was so much fun to share it with you. Tomorrow is another magical Hawaiian day. Until then, have an absolutely magical night. Aloha.